Hello guys, welcome to Dan's IT Network. And on my previous video is we're able to telnet from the PC to the switch. Okay. So right now is what we're going to do is we will add a router and then we'll do the same thing. We'll do telnet from the PC to the router. And I created an instructions here for us to follow. So this will serve us as a guideline for us. Okay, so let's go with the first step. So the first step is connect the router to switch using straight through cable. So to do that, let's get one router and let's select this 19421. Let's move this in here. Okay, and let's get one straight through cable from the switch. I'm gonna select fast Ethernet 0/2 and then to the router. I'm gonna select the first one, which is the gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Okay, all right. And then the second step, assign an IP address to the router. So we need to have this IP address assigned to the router. Okay, so let's go to the router and I'm gonna click CLI and then select no on this, then enter and type enable to go to the privilege mode. Then configure terminal or CompT to go to the global config mode. And then we need to go to the interface gigabit 0/0, okay, which is in here. So let's go to that interface. Let's type this command, interface. Okay, we can type gigabit, then tab, all right, 0/0, okay, and hit enter. And then let's assign IP address, IP address 192.168.1.1, and let me spread this up. Okay, and then space. The subnet mask would be 255.255.255.0. Then hit enter, and then let's turn on the interface by putting this command: no space shutdown. Okay, so now the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 is now active. Okay, so let's hit enter and then let's save the configuration by typing this command: do space right, then hit enter, and then let's close this up and let's check the step number 3. It says in here is configure the default gateway on the PC, then test a ping connection from PC to the router. Okay, so let's configure the default gateway since we have a router. So let's go to the PC and then go to IP configuration. So now we can add a default gateway since we have a router, which is here. Okay, so the default gateway would be the IP address on the router, which is 192.168.1.1, which is 1. Okay, and then let's hit tab and then close and then close again. And it wants us to ping the connection. Oh, okay. So let's open again the PC and then let's open the command prompt and then let's ping the router. Okay, so from PC to router. Okay, so let's ping it. Let's type ping space the IP address of the router 168.1.1, then hit enter, and now it's going through. So we do have a connection. So let's close this and let's proceed to the step number 4. Create an enable password to the router. So the same thing that we did on the switch, right? So that's easy. Let's open the router and then go to CLI and then hit enter. Just type exit here, or you can just simply um, do Control C on the keyboard, Control C like Charlie. And then now you're back to privilege mode. Okay. And then we need to be in a global config mode to create and enable password. So type comp T. So now I'm on the global config mode. And then let's create a enable password, which is as it shown on the step 4. So type enable password, and then the password would be password 1234. So it's the same as it shows on the switch. So um, let's do this. Okay, and then the next one, we need to create a local username and a local password. Okay, so let's do this. It's a username admin password. Let's say password 1234. Let's add 5. So it's the same thing as what we had on the switch. Okay, let's hit enter and then go to number 6. Apply the local username and password on all of the VTY line on the router. Okay, so let's go to the VT line mode. Okay, and in order for us to go to the VT line mode, we need to be on the global config mode, which is we are right now. So I'm just gonna type here line VTY and then 0 space 15 to cover them all. And then I'm gonna link the local username and password. And to do that, I'm gonna need to type login space, okay, local. All right. And then last step is we need to enable the telnet on all of the VTY line. Okay. So let's do that. Transport output and then space telnet, just the telnet. And then hit enter. Okay. And then let's save the configuration by typing the do space and then write. Now it's saved. And then finally, test the telnet from the PC to router. Okay, so let's do that. Let's close this. So we need to test the telnet from this PC to this router. Okay, so let's open the PC and then let's open the command prompt and then scroll down. Let me type telnet, then the IP on the router, which is this one. Okay, so 192.168.1.1. Hit enter. Okay, and then it asks for a username, which is admin. Password is password 12345. Okay, and then so I am on the user exec mode. I need to be in the privilege mode. So type enable, hit enter, and it asks for a enable password. So the enable password is password 1234. Okay, and it's good to go. So I can type compt in here and type exit, and then let's view the running configuration by typing the show. So I'm on the privilege mode, so I can type show space then run and then hit enter and then the space bar for more. To see the information below, I need to hit the space bar. Okay, and then scroll up to the last command that we execute, which is the show run. Okay, so this is the default settings that is already on the router. Okay, and we enable the password, which is password 1234, and we set up an admin, local username, and then a local password. Okay, and we also assign an IP address to the gigabit Ethernet 0/0, which is 192.168.1.1, and then a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So these are auto config. Okay, let's leave it like it is. And the lower part, so this is the VTY line. Okay, so we cover them all, 0 to 15. Okay, and it says here login local, login local. That is why it is asking for a local username and password when you log in, right? And then we enable just the telnet on all of the VTY line, and it's working.